What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I'll be reviewing Ninjago Dragon Rising Season 3, Episode 14, titled Casket of Bones. So let's talk about this. Now, if you have not seen my episode review on Episode 13, go check that one out before watching this one, and if you not have seen the episode, go watch it right now and come back watching this video, just because we need some viewerships and ratings over on Netflix. That way we can boost it up. That way we can get more Dragons Rising content in the near future. But if you guys already seen the episode, well, let's talk about this. Now, the episode starts off where episode 12 left off, which I did not cover. Basically, Drex and a whole bunch of spectral Dragonians attack the administration and hollowing out a bunch of the agents. Meanwhile, going back with Eren, Sora, and Roz, they head to the underworld where they have to fight a giant Skullkin. Meanwhile, with Jay and Nia, they realize that Lloyd and Wildfire aren't here, so they had to go track and find them of where they are. Meanwhile, while Lloyd and Wildfire are trapped with Lee, Lloyd's visions are starting to come back, which Lloyd gained a vision of the Source Dragons having a conversation that Thunderfang is now back, and that they need the Archdragon of Focus. But the Source Dragon of Focus disagrees. However, the Source Dragon of Motion did mention that there's a way that mortals can awaken the Archdragon. Meanwhile, with Kai, Cole, and Frack, they are training Frack in the land of lost things, which I did not cover in the last few episodes. Either way, Frack starts to train in the land of lost things until he feels the same screaming earth that Cole had, which we see a flashback of Cole finding the exact place of where the earth was screaming. So they can't find a way to get there. However, Geo made the Ninja combat vehicle, which is now available at Lego.com, which is way overpriced. After defeating the Skullkin, Roz, Eren, and Sora enter into the underworld where they meet Cruncha and Knuckle. Meanwhile, with Jay and Nia, they discovered that Lee was lying the entire time, making fake gravestones and pretending that everyone who died were dead. But turns out they aren't dead, but just living in the land of Lee. Meanwhile, back at the underworld, Ross starts to make a new dragon icon, but he needs someone to be sacrificed. So that's why Sora was here the entire time. However, Eren decided not to sacrifice Sora, even himself, so we had this cool epic fight between Eren, Sora, and Roz in the underworld, which they later escape. At the end of the episode, Jay and Nia fight off a couple of Lees until realizing that Eren's parents are actually alive in the land of Lee, realizing that the ninja are here to rescue them. And that is the entire episode. Now, there is a lot to unpack with this episode, so let's go by ninja. Starting off with Cole, Frack, and Kai. Really like Cole's flashback of him traveling and finding the place of where the Screaming Earth was. And I can't wait to see what will happen next with those three characters. Moving forward with Wildfire and Lloyd, love Lloyd getting more visions and realizing that there is a way to awaken the Archdragon with mortals. Really like Jay and Nia's plot of trying to find Lloyd and Eren, and I love their dynamic in this episode. But the MVP of the episode goes to Roz, Eren, and Sora just because of their banter. I really love the return of the underworld and also seeing Cruncha and Knuckle, two characters that we haven't seen since season 4, 10 years ago. So it's crazy to see them 10 years later. And it's just so funny that Roz is talking to Cruncha and Knuckle just because that they're all voiced by Brian Drummond. So it's just casually Brian Drummond talking to himself. I really like that. But I really like the fight scene with Aaron Ross and Sora. Really like that. And I'm happy that both of those characters escaped from Roz. So Roz is just stuck in the underworld. So yeah, great episode. A lot of things to unpack, but it's still a fantastic episode. But yeah, that's my overall thoughts on episode 14. And stay tuned because I'll be reviewing episode 15 next. So stay tuned for that. But until then, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys subscribe, turn on notifications whenever I post a brand new video. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!